A warm good morning to you all. It's me Indramani Gewali, your compulsory mathematics teacher. So today let me recall in the beginning of class, let me recall previous class. So in the previous class we discussed word problem based on finding the intersection of two sets. So we practiced two questions in our previous class. So without delay, so let me share about what is today's objective. So today's objective is, after the completion of today's class, we will be able to solve some word problems based on ratio. So now let me take a question for today's class. Let me take a question for today's class. We will be learning about some questions today which are based on given ratio, and these questions are very important for grade 10. So let me display question. I am taking question for today's class. This question is about given ratio, and this question is lengthy, but I'll try to make it easy. So let me start this. So I'm reading the question. Out of 120 students appeared in an examination, the number of students who passed in mathematics only is twice the number of students who passed in science only. If 50 students passed in both subjects and 40 students failed in both subjects, then there are four sub questions. First number, find the number of students who passed in mathematics. Second number, find the number of students who passed in science. Next is, find the number of students who passed in at least one subject. And then the last is, show the result in a Venn diagram. So let me begin the solution of this question. Okay, so question is about two subjects, mathematics and science. So let's suppose, first of all, let M and S denote the set of students who like math and science respectively. So what is M? M is the set of students who like math, and S is the set of students who like science. So after writing this language, now let's pick up the information given from the question. So what is the total number of students appear in examination? 120. So N of U is 120. There is a sentence, there is a statement which is very important. The number of students, let me write the same statement here, let me write the same sentence here. The number of students who like math is twice the number of students who liked science. The number of students who liked mathematics only is twice the number of students who like science only. So this is the condition which is mentioned in the question. So let's transform this mathematical language into set notation or into mathematical expression. The number of students, so number of students, so this is important, number of students who like mathematics only is twice the number of students who like science only. So let's transform this into a mathematical expression. Number of students who like maths only is n only m is how many times? 2 times, twice the number of students who like science only, that is n only s. So this is a ratio. There is a ratio. We can rewrite this n only m over n only s is, what is the ratio? 2:1. 2:1. So this is in terms of ratio. So we can suppose now, what is n only m? If we suppose common ratio is x, now what is n only s? X. And what is n only of m? Twice of x. Okay, so here n only m is 2 times of n only s. So let, if n only s is x, then what is n only m? This is 2 times of x. So let me write other informations which are given in the question. So other informations are 50 students passed in both subjects, which is intersection. 50 students, so n of math intersection science is 50. It's given 50 students passed in both subjects and 40 students failed in both subjects. So that is complement. N of m union s complement is 40. So these all informations are known. So let me repeat it again. Out of 120 students appeared in an examination, the number of students who passed in mathematics only is twice the number of students who passed in science only. If 50 students passed in both subjects and 40 students failed, there are sub questions. Now first of all, we can represent this information in a Venn diagram. There are 2 ways to solve this. One, we can use Venn diagram process, and next is formula method. This is our choice. We can use one of the method, but here I prefer to use Venn diagram because it is much easier than formula method. So if we deduct complement, which is 40, from n of u, we can obtain n m union s. Let's find n m union s is equal to n of u minus m union s complement. So what is n of u? 120 minus, what is the complement? It's 40. So 120 minus 40 is 80. So this is n of m union s is 40. Now we can represent this information in a Venn diagram and solve for x. For that, let me draw a diagram at the side. So here are 2 subsets of universal set U, which are m and s. What is intersection? It's 50. Intersection of 2 sets is 50. What is n only science? X. What is n only math? It is twice of x. What is the complement? It's 40. So this is the diagram, and here we have represented this informations in a Venn diagram. Now with the help of this diagram, we can solve for x. So to find the value of x, I already said there are two ways. First way, if we add 2x, 50, x and 40, we get n of u 120. Or if we use n of m union s, under m union s there are three different regions in the diagram, which are n only m, intersection and n only x. Okay, so from the Venn diagram, what is n of m union s? It's n only m, which is 2x, plus intersection of two sets 50, plus what is n only s? X. Or this is 80 is equal to 2x plus 3x is, so 2x plus x is 3x plus 50, or 80 minus 50 is 3 times of x, so 30 is equal to 3x. Therefore, what is x? X is 10. 30 over 3 is 10. So I hope you are getting up to this. Now after finding the value of x, now we can solve other questions which are asked in the question. The first number is number A. Here we are asked to find the number of students who passed in mathematics. Find the number of students who passed in mathematics. So let's look at the diagram and subset of math. So this is subset of, this is the set for math. So in total, how many students like math? Twice of x plus 50. So n of m is the number of students who like mathematics is n only m plus intersection. This is n only m plus and math intersection signs. What is n only m? Twice of x plus what is intersection? 50. So this is equal to 2 times. Let's put the value of x. X is 10. So twice of 10, 2 times of 10 plus 50 is 20 plus 50, it gives 70. So there are 70 students who passed in mathematics. So similarly, in number B, we are asked to find the number of students who passed in science. Find the number of students who passed in science. For B number, what are the number of students who passed in science? Look at the circle of S. Look at the circle of S. What is total n of S? It's 50 and x. So n of S is n only s plus intersection. This is n only s plus and math intersection signs. So n only s is x plus what is intersection? 50. So if we put x is equal to 10, 10 plus 50, this is 60. So these are first and second questions we solved. So let's write in the language. After solving for n of m and n of s, let's write in the language. 70 students passed in mathematics and 60 students passed in science. Third is C number. Find the number of students who passed in at least one subject. So this third number is conceptual. Now, what is the meaning of at least one subject? There are two subjects which are mentioned in the question, mathematics and science. and we are asked to find what is the number of students who passed in at least one subjects. So for at least one subject, we have three different options. The meaning of at least one is minimum one subject. Students must pass minimum one subject, but he can pass two subjects as well. So for at least one, we take M union S. So 2x plus 50 plus x, because at least one is students should pass in minimum one subject, and he also can pass both subject as well. So let's take M union S for at least one subject, and for question number C, twice of x plus 50 plus x, and we can replace x by 10 and calculate the total number of students who passed in at least one subject. So number C, the number of students who passed in at least one subject, this is N of math union science. The number of students who passed in at least one subject, this is N of M union S, which is N only M plus intersection plus N only S. So this is N only M plus and math intersection science plus N only S. So let's add these different numbers, 2x plus 50 plus x. So 2x plus x is 3x plus 50. So 3 times x is 10 plus 50. This is 30 plus 50. 30 plus 50 is equal to 80. So this is how we calculate the cardinal number of the students who passed in at least one subjects, or this is already calculated in the beginning of the solution. For M union S, for at least one subject, if we deduct simply complement from N of U, we can obtain N of M union S, that gives the number of students who passed in at least one subject. So here I have mentioned who liked math or science. We can write over there who passed in mathematics and science respectively. Now let me go to the next number, D number, show the result in a Venn diagram. Now for the last number, simply we have to replace the value of x from this diagram. Question number D results in representing the results in a Venn diagram. Representing the results in a Venn diagram. So let me draw another Venn diagram, and where we will replace the value of x this is math and science. So complement is 40, intersection is 50. So what is the value of x? X is 10, so replace x by 10. And what is twice of 10? This is 20. Now if we add all these numbers, we will obtain total N of U. Let's check. What is 50 plus 20 is 70. 70 plus 10 is 80. So 80 plus 40 is 120, which is N of U. So this is the diagram where we have replaced the value of x and we have represented results in the Venn diagram. So here I have drawn two diagrams. First diagram is in terms of x, and second diagram, the last one, this is in terms of the cardinal number for results in a Venn diagram. So this is all about this question. Let me move into next number. Next question is, this is simple, but this question is also based on ratio, given ratio. So let's practice. Next question. Let me read out this. 50 students in a classroom, like Nepali or English or both. So there are total 50 students in a classroom. So out of 50 students, they like either Nepali or English or both. That means every student like at least one subject. There is no one who do not like none of the subject. Out of them, 20 like both subject, which is intersection. If the ratio of the number of students who like Nepali and English is 3:2, so there is a ratio, and by using Venn diagram, find how many of them like Nepali, how many of them like English only. So let's start. Let N and E. Question talks about two subjects here, Nepali and English. So let's denote by N and E, denote the set of students. Let N and E denote the set of students who like Nepali and English respectively. Let N and E denote the set of students who like Nepali and English respectively. So what is the total number of students in a classroom? There are total 50 students, and out of 50 students in a class, they like Nepali or English or both. So that is N of U, or there is no complement. So if there is no complement, N of U and N union English is it's same because of no complement at all in the question. Nepali union English is, there are total 50 students. So I am writing the information given from the question. Out of them, 20 like both subjects. So what is 20? N of Nepali intersection English is 20. Here is the ratio given. If the ratio of number of students who like Nepali and English is 3:2, ratio of number of students who like Nepali and English is 3:2. So let's suppose N of Nepali is 3x and N of English is 2x. Nepali to English is 3:2. So Nepali is 3x and English is 2x. So by using Venn diagram, there are two questions asked. So let's draw the diagram. Nepali and English. So what is the intersection? 20. Let's insert intersection 20. N of N, this is 3x. So what is N only N? 3x minus 20. What is N only E? This is N of E minus intersection, which is 2x minus 20. Okay, so from this Venn diagram, or with the help of this diagram, we can solve for x. This is 2x minus 20. So from the Venn diagram, what is N union E? This is N only E plus intersection plus N only E. So 3x minus 20 plus 20 plus 2x minus 20. So N of N union E is 50 is equal to negative 20 and positive 20 are cancelled out. So 3x plus 2x is 5x minus 20, or 50 plus 20 is 5x. So this is 70 is x 5x, so x is 70 over 5, x is equal to 14, x is 14. So for first number E, how many of them like Nepali? So what is N of Nepali? N of Nepali is 3x minus 20 plus 20, or we already have the value of N of N, 3x minus 20 plus 20, or simply this is 3x. So let's replace the value of x. So 3 times 14 is 42. B number, how many of them like English only? So N only English is 2x minus 20. So twice of x minus 20. So twice of what is x? 14 minus 20 is, this is 8. Okay, so these are the two questions we solved from the Venn diagram. So today we discussed questions based on given ratio, and I discussed two questions which are important for exam. So time given for my class is over. Thank you all for being with me, and have a good day ahead. Thank you all.